to our second lesson in our daily tefillot. Yesterday, we learned about the different services that are done on a typical day on a weekday. Today, we're going to take a look inside the services a little bit more closely and see how they're similar to each other and how they're different. So the first thing I'd like us to do is to review what we found in Shacharit when we looked at it yesterday. In looking at Shacharit, we noticed that we start with Birchot HaShachar, the blessings for waking up in the morning at sunrise. We do Psukei Zimra, which are portions that come from Sefer Tehillim, the book of Psalms. We invite everyone to pray together with the Baruch Hu, and then go right into Shema Uvirchotecha. Those parts really go together. Then we get to the center part, the main part. It's not center, obviously, because it's in the middle, but center because it's the most important. We daven the Amidah. And today I want to add in that there are some concluding prayers at the end. For example, Aleinu. So if we're going to go forward in time to the afternoon, here's a question for you. Would we daven Birchot HaShachar in the afternoon? Why or why not? Well, Birchot HaShachar, we said, are brachot that were originally said when getting up and getting ready in the morning. So those don't seem to be appropriate for an afternoon service like Mincha. We do, however, start with the Ashrei. Now the Ashrei comes from Sefer Tehillim, just like the portions that we did during Psukei Zimra. As a matter of fact, Ashrei can be done as part of Psukei Zimra. We then go on, not doing the Baruch Hu, not doing Shema Uvirchotecha, but we go right ahead to the Amidah. You know, when we daven Mincha in class, it's quite short. Ashrei, Amidah, and then a concluding prayer, the Aleinu. So you can look here and see how these compare to each other, how they're the same, and how they're different. Let's look at where Ma'ariv or Arvit comes in here and how it's different. So would you expect to see Birchot HaShachar in Ma'ariv like we have it in Shacharit? No, that would make no sense. Those are getting up in the morning blessings. But we do start Ma'ariv with two verses that come from Tehillim. So you might see a pattern moving across between Psukei Zimra, Ashrei, and these two verses. We then are going to move on to the Baruch Hu and Shema Uvirchotecha. Those parts go together. The Shema and its blessings. So we're first inviting everyone to daven with us, and then we are reciting the Shema, our big idea about what we believe, that there's one God. We move into the Amidah, and then there's a conclusion, the Aleinu. So as you look at this, I want you to be able to look and see where there are patterns. Today, you printed off for yourself a page that looks just like that one, except for without the green background. I want you to have this paper with you because it's going to help you to do the assignment that I am about to describe to you. This assignment is also in your distance learning document, so you can look there as well. But I want you to look at this paper and feel free to use a highlighter on it, to circle things, to look for patterns that you see in the way the three services are put together. What do you see? What's similar between all of them? What's similar between two of them? What's missing from some of them? And why do you think it is? I want you to go through and look at all of this. And once you've come to some conclusions, I want you to do your assignment, which is to look at that list of tefillot that appear in each of the services and compare the lists to each other. What patterns do you see? What else do you notice about it? Write down at least 5 discoveries that you make just from looking at this list and listening to this video. And I don't want things like, oh, they're all in the Siddur, or oh, they're all in Hebrew. That's a given. I want you to look at the patterns for what actual tefillot are in each service that we see here. And why are they the same? Why are they different? Are there any ideas, any theories you have? Put all of this information, these 5 things, in a Google Doc, and then I want you to share that with me. And then we will come back to this topic and look at it a little further on another day. All right. You can finish this assignment and then move on to whatever you have left.